Welcome to the season opener here in the Houston Oilers franchise. The Oilers return to Houston after 27 years and will join the AFC West, where the Denver Broncos are waiting in game number 1 at Empower Field in Mile High. We are led by quarterback rookie from UCLA, DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who will get the start today at QB. Our running back. The Oilers are known for their running backs. We will start out with Antonio Gibson. Hopefully he can carry the load. DTR has some weapons though, including his college teammate in Kyle Phillips and rookie wide receiver from Oklahoma, Marvin Mims Jr., who returns home to Texas. This is a homecoming for him, a very emotional game. He also is facing the team that drafted him. Isaiah Wynn, I need to mention the big guys up front, but he will be the leader on the offensive line. But let's talk about the future. Tyree Wilson, drafted in the first round. We inherited the Las Vegas Raiders, and we got to keep their first round pick. The rest of the roster is from the expansion draft. We have a couple of young players here up front. AJ Epinesa, Devin Bush, and Christian Barmore will finish out the key players that we will really see how they can develop in this series. Our goal for the season needs to be realistic, and I'm thinking that we are literally the worst team on paper in the NFL. So we will set an expectation of just 4 wins, but I do not want to have the number 1 pick. I want to compete in every game. I want to win every game if we can. We need to be a little bit realistic. We are not that good on paper. Well, coming into this season, Devin Bush is the focus player coming out of training camp. We will see if he continues his hot streak of play coming out of preseason, and he's going to be a very, very important piece of this defense, especially as a middle linebacker. He needs 2+ tackles for loss. Well, what is our key to this game to open the season? We face an AFC West who is really, I think, in my opinion, the best passing division in the NFL. Like, we're talking Patrick Mahomes, we're talking Justin Herbert, and if Russell Wilson can turn around, we're talking the Broncos, and then you also have the Raiders in real life, and they are led by now Jimmy Garoppolo, but they also still have Devontae Adams. People forget. So here we go. The goal is to stop them from reaching 200 yards through the air. We will have to stop this man, the mobile quarterback, really maybe trying to revive his career a little bit. And Russell Wilson, will Sean Payton get some stuff out of him this year that he probably didn't have last year? They have a lot of weapons on offense. Courtland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, but the guys we really have to watch out for is the secondary. Patrick Surtain and Justin Simmons, both all pros, and really these are the guys we're going to have to avoid here in order to win this game. I think these are the guys we have to look out for. Our focus players coming into this season, I just wanted to show you this really quick. Tyree Wilson, Marvin Mims, and DTR. Those guys will get the most training in the mini camp drills. So here we go on the road, Denver, Colorado. We'll see what the Houston Oilers will bring to the table here in game number 1. The expectations are not high, but here, football is back with the Oilers. Let's get this franchise underway. As we kick it deep, we will start this series out on offense, and out comes Russell Wilson, the mid-30s quarterback, undersized, but can he revive himself with new coach Sean Payton of the Denver Broncos? The first carry of the game is going to be Samaje Perine, who gets to start at running back, and he has a big hole, tackled by Sidney Brown, the rookie, and he picks up a first down. 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's another handoff. This is Samaje Perine again breaking a tackle, and he picks up another good gain. This one goes for a gain of 7. We'll see how our young defensive line can hold up here in this game. Russell throws across the middle. That's caught by Courtland Sutton, and he creates a lot of separation for the first catch of the game. As they're across the 50 for the first time. Here's another Little bubble screen called for Cortland, and he gets tackled by Bryce Hall, who will assume the number 1 cornerback role in this defense. 2nd and 1. Play action fake this time. Russell Wilson throws to the right side. He's got Jerry Jeudy breaking a tackle that time. Jordan Lewis in coverage, and Sidney Brown comes in for the cleanup tackle, and another first down for this Denver offense. 2nd and 7 now. Russell steps up in the pocket. He scrambles, picks up a block by Carter, and gets down. It's a gain of about 11 yards, and it's 1st and goal. At the 6-yard line now. 3 wide receivers set and a tight end. Here's a jet sweep, but a tackle in the backfield. That's A.J. Epinesa. One of these guys has to stick out on the defensive line. We'll see if it will be Epinesa. 2nd and goal now, back at the 9. Here is a handoff. Samaje Perine picks up a gain of 9 all the way to about the 1, maybe half-yard line. 3rd and goal, handoff. It's a touchdown for the Denver Broncos, and they will strike first here in the opener. That seemed like a pretty easy drive. As now we come back out on offense. Here is Laviska Shenault here to receive the kickoff here. And he takes it all the way back to the 24. Out comes DTR, has shined in preseason in real life. We'll see if it can translate to his new organization. So now 1st and 10 is going to be a handoff, this time to Antonio Gibson. He's going to pick up a gain of 3. The game plan in this one on offense is really going to be to ride the running game. Another handoff, this time Antonio picks up a gain of 5, bringing it to a 3rd and short. Kyle Phillips lined up in the slot. They hand it back to Antonio Gibson for 3 straight carries, and he picks up the first down. I really want to make it easy on DTR to open his career, not give him too much on his plate at once. Here's a quick throw to the right side, and that is Kyle Phillips. How about that? The first completion of his career is to his college teammate. We back it up a little bit here for a 3rd and 4. Another quick throw, and another young receiver in this receiving core converts the first down, and it is going to be Sky Moore coming over from the Chiefs. So here we go once again. First play across the 50, handoff. This is Gibson. He finds some space and he takes off to the 10, the 5, touchdown. The Oilers score on the first drive of this series. How about the blocking right there? And look downfield. It's Marvin Mims blocking the team that drafted him perfectly. 7-0. 7-7, I mean, right there. Here is Russell back on the field. Quick throw to the right side. He's got Jerry Jeudy breaking a couple of tackles, still on his feet. And the first play is a big one. They're already across the 50. Our defense has a couple of holes you can see already in the secondary. We'll need to figure out how to stop this passing attack. Only 4 passes so far, all completions. Samaje Perine picks up 5. Brings it to the first crucial 3rd and 5 here on this drive. Here is a throw to the right side. That's caught. It's going to be DeAndre Carter for a first down. So now they're in field goal range at the 24-yard line as Russell is under center this time to start the second quarter. He takes it, throws across the middle. It's Greg Dulcich to the 5. Touchdown. He leaps over the goal line, and the Broncos have their second straight scoring drive, and it's 14-7. What a throw by Russell Wilson, but he was wide open. I mean, you can't get more open. It looked like Tyree Wilson was in coverage. So now we're down by a touchdown. We'll see if we can respond again. Here is a stretch play to left side, and there's Gibson using a little patience. Good vision right there, picking up a gain of 6. Here is Chase Brown in the game. Now, remember, we drafted both Chase Brown and Sidney Brown, identical twins, and they will be rookies to start out their career in Houston. J-Ron McAllister, the undrafted running back. So you have now seen all 3 running backs get a carry so far through the first quarter and a half. DTR throws across the middle. The pressure was right in his face. What a good throw to Bob Tonyan, and he completes the pass. 3 for 3 to start this game for DTR. Another throw out of the shotgun. This time it's Antonio Gibson out of the backfield. Such a weapon. We're going to have to use it quite a bit here in this series. He picks up a first down. Another 1st and 10 now. DTR rolls to the right side. He throws on the run. He's got a man, Sky Moore, who beats Damari Mathis by a step and a half. And that one would have been a 1st and goal. We replay 2nd down now. Here is J-Ron McAllister. Good blocking downfield by Bob Tanyan. And Kareem Jackson saves a touchdown on that one, tackling the undrafted rookie out of Montana from behind. So now we're at the 15. DTR. Clean pocket, throws across the middle, and it's picked off. It's Justin Simmons there for the interception, and DTR throws his first pick of his career. We should have thrown the pass a little bit earlier, but who knew that Justin Simmons was going to jump up like that? I thought we had at least a second to evaluate that, but a little too late. Here's Russell Wilson back out onto the field. Here's a throw to the right side. That one's broken up for the first incompletion of the game here for Russell Wilson. They get it to a 3rd and 5 now. Looks like trips to the left side with Dulcich in the slot. Here is Wilson throwing deep. One-on-one. It's picked off. It's Bryce Hall. 2 good plays by Hall on this drive were made. He knocked it out of the hands of Sutton earlier, and now he gets the first pick of the series. So here comes DTR back out onto the field now. Rolling to the right side, throwing across the middle, and that's caught by Tutu Atwell, who was sitting there wide open in the middle of the field. So we convert the 1st down there. Here's a handoff. This time, Chase Brown checks in. Actually, that's J-Ron McAllister who picks up a couple of yards. Antonio Gibson checks back in at running back. Here is a 3rd and 5. This time throwing to an open man. It's going to be dropped. Sky Moore had it knocked away by Patrick Surtain. And that might end this drive, but Coach Eddie George is thinking we should go for it here at the 48. It's 4th and 5. DTR this time rolls to the right side. Pressure. He's got a man open downfield. He misses him. Antonio Gibson was wide open for a touchdown, and it's just overthrown. Still 14-7 now. Here is Samaje Perine getting the first carry of the next drive. He picks up a 1st down. Our run defense has been shaky a little bit here so far in the first half. We'll see if we can stop that, but we got to stop the pass too. Here is Wilson throwing across the middle, and look at the separation Cortland Sutton gets on Bryce Hall, and that is a 1st down. Wow, that was an easy throw for Russell Wilson. Clean pocket and everything. Again, here's a throw to the sideline. It's caught by Carter. He does get out of bounds and stops the clock. 2nd and 5 now at the 14. Wilson steps up. He rolls and does pick up the 1st. And everything they want to do, they are getting right now. Except for that one turnover, it's been all Denver offense. 1st and goal. Quick throw. It's caught at the 1. Falling down is Carter. And now they bring out the big package here for a possible handoff. This time, Perine to the right side, a counter play. There is the first play that Tyree Wilson is making in this series. It's a loss of 3 yards, brings it to a 3rd and goal. Wilson now in the shotgun at the 4-yard line, rolling to the left side. He throws this one out of bounds. So a good stand right here on the goal line for the defense. Denver goes up by 10. We have all 3 timeouts and 34 seconds to go. Here's a quick throw. That one's caught by Kyle Phillips, and we call our first timeout. Good completion right there. DTR in the pocket now, facing pressure. That's Randy Gregory, and he barely gets rid of it. It looked like Gregory would have had the sack if it wasn't for that throwaway. About 25 seconds left. Here's DTR. He's loading up and throwing this one deep for Marvin Mims. He had the slant across the middle. He wanted to try it deep instead. It's an incompletion. 18 seconds to go. 3rd and 10. A free blitzer off the left edge. This is going to be thrown across the middle to an open Marvin Mims. If it wasn't for that pressure, we could have stayed in the pocket and made a clean throw. Instead, it's an incompletion to head into halftime. Well, we haven't looked terrible, but we haven't looked great. 17-7. So looking around the AFC West, because we're going to have to really keep up with Mahomes, Denver, and obviously Herbert as well. And the Chiefs get a big victory here at home to open the season. The defending world champions 35-17 with a win versus the Lions. So here we go. We start the second half with the kickoff, and Laviska Shenault does not get back to the 20. We'll see if DTR can make a couple of those throws. That touchdown at the end of the half really hurt us. But it's still a manageable game here. We're only down by 10. A good drive here could set us up nicely. Here is Antonio Gibson after a great first half, and he picks up a gain of about 4. 3rd and 5 now. DTR in the pocket, throws across the middle, and he tried to squeeze it in there. It's picked off. It was good protection right there, but DTR just tried to fit it into a spot that was tight. Drew Sanders is there for his first NFL interception. The rookie out of Arkansas just steps up and makes the interception. Well, good field position to start this drive here for the Broncos. 5 wide right away. Here's a quick throw. That one's caught by Carter, picking up a first down. Wilson has 3 incompletions, 12 for 15, 150 yards, a touchdown, and a interception. At the 18, a quick throw. It's Jerry Jeudy who's just sitting there wide open. We tried to send the pressure. It didn't work. Wide open, 1st and goal. Now at the 7 here, they get it to a 2nd down, running a receiver in motion, it looks like. Wilson in the pocket, throws to an open man. It's Courtland Sutton for the touchdown. Another one for the Broncos, and they will go up by a few scores now. It's 24-7. Well, can our defense come up with stops? But our offense is actually moving the ball pretty well so far, especially the run game as Antonio Gibson takes it up the middle. It's a gain of 8. Now in the shotgun, 2 tight end set here. Handoff. It's Gibson again. He fights for the first down. He's closing in on 100 yards here in this game. A penalty backs us up 5 yards. Here's a stretch play this time to Gibson, following his blockers. He gets to the outside. A good block there by Marvin Mims holding up the cornerback. And with that carry, Gibson is over 100 yards. A great game here for Gibson as now DTR rolls to the right side. He's going to throw this one on the run. He's got Sky Moore, and he holds on to it for the first down. One thing about this, though, I did turn off home field advantage here in this game, and for some reason it's still on. Here's a quick throw. It's going to be Tanyan who can't hold on. 96 catching, and he didn't hold on to that one. It's a 3rd and 8 now at the 31. DTR in the pocket. Nobody to really throw it to. He has to just throw this one away. It's a smart decision right there. Instead of forcing something at the 31, we bring in the field goal unit. This is Poledzny, and he will knock it through, and he makes it a 2-score game. So we are over halfway through the 3rd quarter here as Houston needs to come up with a stop. We have not had one since that interception. Here's a throw to the sideline. It's Jerry Jeudy. He was wide open, off coverage. That's an easy read. So now at the 47, just about. Here's a handoff. P. Ryan, good blocking by the fullback, and he picks up a gain of 7. So they're across the 50 again. We just need a sack to just stop momentum on these drives. No pressure on Wilson. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Greg Dulcich now for a gain of 7. That's something you've noticed today. There has barely been any pressure. We had one throwaway on pressure. Here's one, and there's a throw across the middle, and somehow it's caught. You've got to be kidding me. Christian Barmore was right in the face of Russell Wilson, and Wilson still gets rid of it. It's a 1st and 10, another out route. This time it's Dulcich again. He picks up a gain of 7. Even when we're getting pressure, they're still getting completions or not even, getting any sacks going on the defensive side of the football. Here's a quick throw, and that's Chris Harris on the stop. But Dulcich again, he's been the favorite target on this drive. Russell Wilson now to start the 4th quarter. A quick throw across the middle. It's Jerry Jeudy for a touchdown. Both Jeudy and Sutton score in this one, and it's back to a 3-score game, this time a 21-point lead. DTR hasn't played bad so far, but he's going to need to put together a couple of great drives. Here's a quick throw, and that is Bob Tanyan for the catch. Hurry up offense now. Handoff. This is going to be Antonio Gibson. He picks up the first down, about a gain of 5 yards. How about the game from Antonio Gibson, though? 15 carries, but he's really toting the rock pretty well. Here's a throw on a bubble screen. This is Sky Moore who picks up the first down. The playbook is opening up a little bit, but we're now starting to really be in catch-up mode. Here on a 2nd and 9. This time, DTR. Nobody's home to the right side. DTR's got a whole lot of space. He gets to the 25 on the opposite side of the field for a gain of 31. That's the biggest gain by DTR so far in his career, as now he's in the shotgun, a 2nd and 11. Throwing across the middle, it's Kyle Phillips who's open, and Kareem Jackson knocks it out of his hands. That one would have been a great completion across the middle. 3rd and 11, a quick throw. This is Tutu Atwell. He's got space. Tiptoeing the sideline, tackled at the 1. What a catch and run by Tutu Atwell, the speedster. And now it's 1st and goal at the 1. Antonio Gibson checks in here. This is a handoff to him, and he will score from 1 yard out. No reason to really celebrate right here, being down by 2 scores. But we will get in. And it's Antonio Gibson's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We really need to stop here with about 4.5 minutes to go. We'll see if we can get it. Here's a dump-off pass, this time to Samaje Perine. A good tackle that time by Devin Bush. It's a loss of 2 yards. Believe it or not, this is the first 3rd and long here in this game for Denver. 3rd and 12. Russell Wilson rolls to the right side, throws this one out of bounds. And we finally come up with the first punt of the game here for the defense. It took all the way until the final 4 minutes of the game to get to this point. Here is DTR. This time he may have missed a man deep. I think they were in man coverage and the safety did not get over fast enough. Instead, DTR scrambles for 4. J-Ron McAllister checks it at running back, but here's a quick throw across the middle. That's going to be caught by Robert Tonyan. He converts. DTR now in the pocket, tries to step up. He looks like he's pushed forward in front of the line of scrimmage. They will give him a gain of 2. 3rd and 6, Denver rushes forward. Here's a quick throw. How about Kyle Phillips, who's been getting open? He had a couple of drops for some big-time yardage earlier, but he's been open. Hurry up offense. J-Ron McAllister still in the game. He's got 4 for 28. Hurrying up to the line again. Play action fake this time. DTR getting out of the pocket. He had pressure off the left edge. He throws to an open Kyle Phillips, and it's overthrown. He's had a couple of opportunities for some touchdowns, throwing on the run to the right side. Something we're going to have to work on. 3rd and 7 now. DTR rolls, throws, incomplete. A bit overthrown for Sky Moore, and it's now 4th and 7. This could probably be the game right here if he does not convert. Here is Thompson Robinson in the pocket, throwing to the right side into traffic, and it's picked off by Caden Stearns, who will take it down the sideline. Isaiah Likely will eventually run him down at the 31. But this play really was doomed from the start. We had crossing routes. If we would have thrown it to Isaiah Likely like right there, it had a possibility, but I would have thought that the CPU, Madden, Caden Stearns would have probably jumped that anyway. And that's going to be pretty much the ball game. We are still down by 2 scores. We have all 3 timeouts. So if we come up with a stop or a turnover, we could still do something here. But on the first play, counter play, Samaje Perine, big hole, touchdown. Well, that ended quickly as the Houston Oilers are now down by 21, and it's just too little, too late. The Denver Broncos take care of business at home, and the Oilers will lose their first game in 27 years. But I saw some good flashes here in this game, especially, how we ran the ball. I mean, who would have expected we ran the ball that well? DTR did throw 3 interceptions. One of them was probably my fault. Another one, probably all my fault. But still, I think that DTR had a really good game. I thought that he led some really good drives. Obviously, he missed a couple of throws. We had a couple of knocked out balls from receivers like Kyle Phillips and a couple of overthrows that would have been touchdowns. I think the one to Antonio Gibson definitely would have been a touchdown. The one to Kyle Phillips probably would have been a touchdown. But overall, I was pretty happy with DTR's play. Tyree Wilson was actually shaken up in this game, and it looks like it may be an extended injury, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll probably get more throughout the week of practice to see how he's feeling. But we had to stop the Broncos passing attack, and we couldn't. I mean, Jerry Jeudy had over 100 yards receiving. Him and Cortland Sutton both had receiving touchdowns. So did Greg Dulcich. So it's just something to keep your eye on. We did not get any pressure, really. There were a couple of instances where we got pressure, but not enough to like throw off passes. Like it was just pressure on like rollouts, things like that, which is pretty much could be quarterback induced pressure, but I think we need more organic pressure where we're only rushing 4 and Russell Wilson could have been thrown off his spot. I think going forward, we're going to have to send some more pressure throughout the game just to get different, types of looks on offense. So 1 game down, 16 in the books, or 16 to go. Wow. And we have, looks like the Bills, Steelers, Chargers, and Packers first 5 games here. And the Bills and Steelers, I'd say the Bills is a tough game. The Steelers probably will be a close one, I'm thinking. Like they are probably the closest to our caliber in the first 4 games. They're all AFC opponents. But we have our sights set on Buffalo, and they are 1-0 coming off of a game that Josh Allen threw for 399 yards and 4 touchdowns. So what a follow-up to a loss like that, playing the Buffalo Bills in this high-powered offense. So that's going to do it here in this episode. Let me know what you guys thought of the opener and your thoughts around the offense and defense. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm excited for more Oilers franchise. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.